Hello everybody and welcome to the start of season 2 on episode 8 of the Chesterfield of Dreams, and today I'm going to talk about how pre-season has gone, maybe add a few highlights of today's game against Brighton and Hove Albion, and talk about all the other transfer business and all that sort of good stuff with you guys. So as you can obviously see, our reward for qualifying as champions is of course promotion to the Sky Bet Championship, where we're going to face the likes of Blackburn, Bolton, Charlton, Fulham, Leeds United, Ipswich, who actually lost the FA Cup final. We've got Middlesbrough, our old rivals, the MK Dons, Newcastle United, who were relegated, Stoke City relegated, Sheffield Wednesday, Reading, Preston also got promotion. So all sorts of good stuff going on, and we have a lot of work to do, but we're going to enjoy it. Just like last season, we had no expectations and we passed with flying colours. So today is just another opportunity, and we've got a tough start. We've got the likes of Brighton, we've Walsall in the Capital One Cup, we've got Newcastle at home, Bournemouth, Reading, Stoke, Charlton, Leeds, Ipswich, Burnley, who are also relegated, and Preston. So very difficult start to my life in the Championship, but again, relegation is we're just going to fight bravely against it. And of course we have no worries about the FA Cup since we're automatically in the third round so no Torquay cup upsets, so I'm delighted with that. But we move on now to the finances, and they've increased dramatically due to our promotion. We've got some new sponsorships. We're very much on our way to becoming debt-free and all that. So we've 3.5 million euros, which is fantastic. Lots of wage budget and a bit of transfer budget too, but I've used up a fair part of it. And let's just take a look at the transfer business now. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. So we've got 4 new signings, but the one thing I will mention is we've retained all of our loan signings from last year, including Calvey, O'Neill, Huwula and Griffin. So they're all still here, which is fantastic news. We're paying reasonable money for them, or even no wages at all, so I'm delighted with that. Let's talk about who we've brought in. We'll start with our free transfer from Southampton here. His name is Cody Cropper, and he's a much better backup goalkeeper than Chapman. And he still has potential at the age of 22, so he could perhaps compete for the number 1 jersey with Tommy Lee. And record-breaking transfer here, centre-back. Again, we need centre-backs. And Sean Hutchinson from Fulham, I gave 400,000 euros to prize him away, but unfortunately he was trained with Motherwell in Scotland, so he doesn't have a homegrown status to go with him, but I felt a good young defender would fit the bill. And again, more youth. I've gone for 22-year-old Jack Price from Wolves. We need a bit more dynamic midfield players, because I have Deegan and Morsley, who are very defensive. Jimmy Ryan is a bit of a mixed bag, he can do both, but Jack Price is a pure out and out playmaker, so that's good. Very cheap deal at 125,000 euros, but he didn't have a good season in the Championship with 6.23 average rating, so we'll have to proceed with caution. And then perhaps the biggest surprise is my new 5th loanee, Eero Markkanen from Real Madrid of all places, and he could go a long way with us. He had a good season with the Real Madrid Castilla with 20 goals and 31 appearances, so we could use some of that magic with us, so we don't have to pay his wages too much. Like, we only pay a portion of him, so I'm absolutely delighted with this deal. He'll really thrive in this league if given the chance, but unfortunately he's not quite fit enough. So I'm very happy with my 4 strikers. They can all contribute in their own separate ways. So departing the club, Aaron Chapman, Jack Broadhead, Charlie Dawes, they're all gone. No employment for the latter 2. Some of my youth players are gone. Dan Gardner went out eventually. He gave in a transfer request and I accepted, and he's gone to Southend to start a new life. Michael Onovwigun has gone on loan to Exeter, who are relegated from the Football League, and Sam Hurd yet again out on loan. I didn't feel fit to keep him because his wages they're pretty big at 2.5k a week, and he's not very good for those wages. More staff. I've pretty much revived my backroom team. You can see from where is it? 2015. Yeah. So we've got Lee Mabry, a new scout, Patrick Anderson, a new scout, Tron Filling, another new scout, and another new scout, Jasper Thygesen. We've got Fergal Karen, a brand new physio. He was actually former St. Pat's and Shamrock Rovers physio, so a bit of a coincidence there. We've a new attacking coach in Juan Villuela. He's got no reputation as of yet. He's only starting out his life as a coach, and he's got great attacking, so that's why I need him in the backroom team. You would all know Jonathan Greening, I'm sure. He's actually signed to, I think, York in real life or something like that, but I decided to take him on for his technical and mental skills, which is just what we need. We got Neil Coverley to coach the under-21s. He's a pretty good defensive coach, which is good. Scott Gooding will be the under-21s manager. Again, he's starting out life, and he's got some fantastic base stats, and they can only get better as time goes on, so I'm looking very much forward to what he can do. And then finally, John Goodman, another Irishman. He has good fitness compared to our old fitness coach, Shane Nicholson, so I got rid of him. This leaves our backroom team looking like this. So there you go. We've got at least 3 stars in everything, which is good, apart from the goalkeeping, since we only have one goalkeeper's coach, but that's understandable. I didn't feel the need to get a new goalkeeping coach, but maybe later in the year, if things aren't going so well, we can fix that up. The boardroom, they've allowed me to build new youth facilities, which is great, but they won't be done for quite a long time. Actually, 2017 is the approximate completion date, so there's not much I can do about that. You can see there I could get more scouts and under 18 staff, so I'll consider that very carefully. We don't need an under 18s assistant manager, so that's okay. And then we'll take a look at our tactics. So pretty much unchanged from before, 4-2-3-1 wide, but we have the possibility of going 4-2-4 wide or 4-3-3 wide. That's the ones I focused on. Morale isn't great, actually. Jay O'Shea coming back from injury, Owen Doyle there. That'll be my starting 11 for today. Fitness is not amazing, but we're getting there. Yeah, we've kept the vast majority of our players. I believe in their abilities. Charlie Raglan also come back from injury, so things I could improve on. Obviously the wings, we have Guy Roberts and Sam Klukas. They'll play on the left, and Ari Blee and Derikwa will continue to battle for the right wing place. But apart from that, I feel the squad is in good condition, and having a bit of transfer budget spare for January or any time earlier would be a good idea, since we can't just overhaul the squad who didn't earn their right to be here and suffer relegation, having a lot of unhappy players who expected us to stay up. So morale's not great, which is a bit worrying, and here's why. A loss to Matlock yet again. We struggle against our feeder club there. 1-0 defeat, but we did get a 2-0 win against Wolfsburg 2, so I obviously couldn't resist the opportunity to invite a Wolfsburg team over to the Pro Act. We beat Belper by 4-2. Not a great performance, but Mark Cannon did shine well. We were beaten 2-1 by Crawley Town, who were relegated from League 1 last year. We destroyed Fleetwood 5-1, and then got a return job 4-1 loss to Colchester. So all sorts have been going on, but we look forward to our championship debut. It's been a remarkable climb up the ladder, and as you can see it there's the perfect example. Chesterfield have been generally in and around League 1, but we've climbed all the way in one season to get all the way to the championship. So that's absolutely brilliant, and our reputation is now up. So that's pretty much all I need to say for this portion of the episode, and we'll continue with a few highlights and see what the end result is. So I'll speak to you in a minute. And this is it. Welcome to the Sky Bet Championship. A new season for Chesterfield underway, and it is at the American Express Stadium in Brighton. So all sorts could happen at this wonderful facility of complete overhaul for the home team, similar to us, but Jack Callback with an early cross, and he tries again, but he's giving it away to Ollie Banks, and it's a hoof ball to Jordi Huula, and Arible. Oh, I think he should have scored for definite there. 1v1, and he couldn't take the chance. Huula backtracking to help us out, and Mohamed El Munir trips up Huula. Cleared by Calvey, and Banks again on the counter attack. Huula needs options. He really shouldn't be on the wings, but he's found Jimmy Ryan, Sam Morsey, and Arible again. The young American can't finish his chance. A bit of defensive fortitude is what we need, really. We can't be expected to score the wonderful array of goals we did last season because we're in an inferior league. But so far so good. 0-0 half time. Definitely a chance on there. Pressure. Roberts clears. El Munir, dunk, and Keane. Oh, it's in. That's the goal. Sully March. Well, this is definitely all Brighton this half. Oh, 2-0. Here's Banks. Oh, unlucky. Brighton very defensively organised. We can't really break them down with our good old-fashioned through balls. And Doyle backwards to Roberts. Jones, Price, Banks, Doyle, and Arible surely now. Oh! Well, we're holding on for dear life. A positive first half, but it's been all Brighton the second half. Oh, it's snuck in. Jack Callback. Oh dear. Oh, this is not good at all. Not good. Right, so work to be done, I'm afraid. A bad start to the season. And we'll just have to move on now. We'll just say far from pleased. So yeah, lots of I can't really say much else. Landmarks there. Jack Callback making his debut with a goal and a man of the match performance. So Brighton go second. We'll have to look at the league in full in just a moment. Okay, so here are the results in full. Leeds are the big winners today. Stoke just about winning against the MK Dons. So there's the league table in full. We're down in 23rd position with the second worst goal difference. And the MK Dons obviously lost as well. Preston have yet to play Ipswich, as a matter of fact. So I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. Bad start to the season, but these things happen. Okay, so so we'll speak again soon. We'll come back at probably the start of October, see what's happened. Maybe, it is a long way away. Maybe the start of September or the middle of September. I don't know which I prefer. But either way, we'll speak again soon, and hopefully we'll get the season much more positive in future. So bye for now.